So how did my art progress after my mentorship with Lucie Luddington? For those who doesn't know, Lucie has been an agent with the industry for 25 years more now, and she has recently opened her own agency, creative agency, representing illustrators for publishing, and I was really lucky to have met her in Bologna. I actually had an interview booked with her. She was overbooked, she didn't have time to cover everybody, and me being the eager beaver, I was like, I don't mind if you don't review me, I can still learn from her reviews with other people. So I just stayed behind and started taking notes and just listening in, all for educational purpose. I guess because she saw my determination in a very respectful way. She offered me a portfolio review after the show, which was really, really kind of her, and just kind of shows how much care she has. We got in contact afterwards, and she actually mentored me for a few more months in the same year after Bologna Children's Book Fair. I realised I've never actually shown this channel my portfolio before. Brace yourselves. This is the first curated portfolio that I have shown to the industry. I know it's not perfect, but I really wanted to see where my art level is. How does it compare to the industry? What did people say, the feedback? And this is coming from a very raw type of illustration. Now, back to Lucie. We had an initial call and she gave me a few tasks. I've got the illustration that I'm obsessed with. We called her Miss Cozy. I tried to put her in context. So Miss Cozy is actually based off a personal experience of a really tired mum, and I'm just trying to like get some peace, and what I really want to do is just lay in the bath in a forest type of environment. So this is the illustration that I created off of that, and then I created this illustration and then this illustration just to show more expression and put things into context. We had another meeting where I put the children's expression in color. I had a few more ideas with the turtle. I created this illustrated bio, and I had a scene idea as well, which I actually fledged out and sold at the scene market, which I share in this video over here. So after creating these illustrations, I must say I am not happy with any of them, and I couldn't even put my finger onto what it is exactly. And this is what I kind of like found the difference between having an agent mentoring me and a creative mentoring me. Having an agent is going to be able to show you guidance in what is happening in the industry, what we could be aiming for, and I love how Lucie approaches it. She really gave me some tips, who to look at, what I should try, but technically it's the technical things that I feel like I'm not getting. And I mean, there is no wonder really, because I've actually not spent enough time developing my craft, and no matter how good of a guidance I get, without that foundation, I'm not gonna get there. And I really want to get to a stage where if someone gives me a brief or I have an idea, I want to be able to visually communicate that to a level, a basic level that I know will forever grow, but a basic level where I feel proud of, I feel comfortable, and I want to add it in my portfolio, and I feel that same excitement with this image. And with that being said, that is where the mentorship ended. It's very clear to me that I really need to work on my fundamentals, and no matter how encouraging Lucie was, I'm just not confident. I see it as this is natural. This is what everybody has to go through. This is part of the mess we have to go through, and the struggles, the mental struggles, and the resilience that we have to have, the determination to pass this ugly, awkward stage and admit that, hey, we need to develop our craft. It's not just turn up, let's just see how I draw. That is part of it, to learn what I want to aim for, but I needed to figure out where I was at and how does that compare to the standard or the level that I'm trying to get to. So when people say, oh, you got talent, it's not talent, it is hard work. And I'm honored to have Lucie to mentor me. She gave me great feedback, really supportive, really understanding. She's really attentive, strong-minded, and she's really there for her illustrators. As a little bonus, in my next video, I will share an interview I did with Lucie Luddington, and we talk about how creatives can prepare for agents, the difference between a mentor, a guidance, an agent, a coach, and what to kind of look out for, and tips for all for illustrators who are just starting. So yeah, enjoy the nuggets of wisdom. That's the real journey, and I know it's not rainbows and butterflies over here, but I'm actually really enjoying the process, and I can't wait to take you along with me and share what my art eventually looks like. Thanks for watching. Take care.